Hello and welcome back to the Fabled Storm. And today, they dropped God of War news, and I'm so excited about it because it's one of my favorite game series of all time. I've always thought Kratos was a way better character than everybody gave him credit for. Um, I even put in an entry to be in the end credits for God of War 3 for like the ultimate fan thing. I submitted it, and I guess I don't know if it went through or they didn't get it accepted, but maybe one day if I can find the footage, I'll show it. But basically, today they came out with the news for the release date for God of War Ragnarok, a trailer, a cinematic trailer, and then an unboxing of the collector's editions. So I'm super stoked about that because I'll definitely be getting the Jotnar edition. Because here I have the ring from my stonemason edition of 2018's God of War. I don't know if you can tell how nice it is, but it's actually a pretty dope ring, and it happens to fit me really well. So I'm surprised by that because this ring is actually huge, which means it fits my big old fingers. But yeah, I got my collector's edition stuff here. When I have my different setup, you'll be able to see all of them because I have the collector's edition of God of War 3 with Pandora's box and the art and all that. God of War Ascension that has the statue of Kratos from God of War Ascension. 2018's God of War, and some of them didn't come with collector's editions back in the day, or if they did, they're very hard to find. But yeah, so we're gonna get into watching the cinematic trailer, and I guess we're gonna talk about that because I'm super stoked about what is in this trailer.
When you are at your weakest,
When fear and doubt are a burden too heavy to bear.
remember this. You are not alone.
Rated M for mature.
One of the things I think is cool is I like this combat. I mean, of course, some of the world's going to be the same. I would love to see more of like this dark forest, heavy snow.
Weakest.
That was straight up a Captain America move right there. That's
Are a
Captain
burden too heavy
America
to bear.
in this 30 seconds, and then Fenrir.
You are not
We're gonna. I mean, I really hope that you get to fight a giant wolf in this. I don't know how they'll tie in the lore though. And we'll get back into this one in a second, but man, it's crazy. Because if you don't know a whole lot about the actual Norse lore, the world serpent, Hel, basically the gatekeeper for the underworld, and Fenrir, are all children of Loki with his giantess wife, um, and and they already brought up the world serpent in the first one, and they said, he seems familiar, but they didn't explain it. And it's all these little things that add up, which is super cool. And then they decided to unbox the collector's edition, which I can't wait to see. Like I said, I have the other collector's editions. I'm definitely going to try to get the Jotnar version if they have them available. Like if they have them where I'm going to be able to get them. And prices right now, people are going nuts with it. Like I bought two of the Stonemason editions. One as a birthday present for a friend of mine, and then my own version. And I think they were like $159. I think they were $160 a piece, so like $320 plus tax and all that stuff. There are people that are saying they believe that the Jotnar edition of this is going to be somewhere around $380. So after taxes, you're talking about around about or over $400, which seems crazy to me. Like $250. I could understand that. I'd be like, that's cool and everything. But because one of the things that I don't like is I got, with the special edition case you get with the Stonemason edition, you got a physical copy of the game, which I kind of liked because you could just throw it in and then play the game. And now you have to download everything. So they give you a voucher when you get your new one to download the game so that you can play it. But you know, if your internet sucks, it might take forever to download that game. And I definitely plan on playing it on the channel, so we'll see what happens. But this unboxing is actually really neat, so we're gonna watch this. It's just gonna be so cool.
Well, hello, all you beautiful, amazing people out there. I am Ryan Hurst. I play Thor in God of War Ragnarok, and I'm here today with Raph, the art director.
He was also in Sons of Anarchy.
God of War
It was a
Ragnarok.
good show for a
All
while.
right, so we're doing unboxings today, correct?
Yes.
2. We're doing the Collector's Edition and the Jotnar Edition.
Yep.
So tell me, after working on this thing for so long, what is it like to finally be able to share this with the world?
It's amazing to share with the world. I think it's been a
So,
long time coming.
I'm probably going to talk over this. If you want to watch these videos yourself, I mean, they're all over the internet, and of course, these have been posted, I believe, by PlayStation.
Fans of our fans. I love it. All right, so we're going to start with the Collector's Edition. All right, so tell me
These
about
are
Yes, this
incredibly
is the Knowledge Keeper
cool
Shrine.
the Knowledge Keeper's Shrine.
collector's editions.
We've
I
seen this
like
before in the
this,
game,
and
we
honestly,
wanna make it
what
an
the
experience, so
based on
everything
his
about
height,
this is-
I
there's
think
secret
this box
compartments
is
and everything.
bigger
Secret
than the
compartments,
entire
the Academy of
box
Secrets.
that
All right, so I'm guessing
has
that, this top
that came
comes
with
off.
the
All right,
Stonemason edition, because you
So,
got a special
let's start
collector.
with this.
Let's start with a Dwarven dice set in the Collector's Edition, little wooden dice.
Look at that.
Because you got the box that the Stonemason edition came in was was a box surrounding the more I guess protective box, and then inside that there was like the plastic housing that held the actual figure of Kratos and Atreus killing the Draugr. But besides that, and then everything else that came with it was in a different part of it. So even the box that like the ring comes in is like taped inside a back cover that held the statue. And then, you know, of course, it's just how the ring would sit in there. Which is pretty cool. And then everything else was in like this little sleeve. Maybe at some point I'll do a video of unboxing the thing. But the little black box that it came in had the little figurines of Brock and Sindri, and then a Sleipnir, and I guess a baby troll. And then it had like the map that came with it. So it does seem like they're continuing with like a really high quality set of things you get with these collectibles.
They have a heft to them. Look at that. Look at that. Rolls nice. All right, I'm moving on to these
Yeah, those.
figurines here.
There's two 2-inch Vineyard Twins carvings. They're both in the Collector's Edition and the Jotnar Edition.
Okay.
But those carvings seem a lot nicer than like the carvings that you got with the old one. Like just the sound when you put it on that table.
Last game, Atreus carved the wooden toys, and this kind of completes the collection.
Again, all of these are kind of solid and heavy,
Unless
too.
Atreus carved the
guessing that
wooden
this
toys, they're
is
talking about the ones that come with the Stonemason
Steel
edition.
book.
Yes.
Ooh. Gorgeous artwork on the front. Take a look at the back.
Okay, so I'm back. So I went and got my own steelbook from the Stonemason edition, and as you can see, it has stuff written on the back of it, just like the other one, like the one that's going to come in this, and it's got the Brock and Sindri brand on the front of it. God of War down the side, and this thing's embossed. It's a really nice steelbook. I mean, usually the steelbooks are nice. You're paying a little bit extra for that. I have a Halo 2 steelbook. I think I have a few first edition steelbook stuff. I'm pretty sure some of my other ones came with that too. But then this was the inside of the Stonemason. You get your hard copy, which is, like I said, you know, they're only giving you a digital, which it kind of bums me out. I would like to have a physical version. That's just kind of who I am. And then you get your special digital content, pre-ordered stuff, where you get like your special. I forget what they were called. Oh, the Death Vow armor set. I was trying to remember because I basically used it the entire game until I could upgrade because it is a little bit better than your original start stuff, and I just think it looks cooler because it's sort of like it's your original start stuff just in like a black, more like a morning set, you know. And then the whole background is a portrait of the world serpent when they're in the lake, which is pretty dope. So, calm down. So yeah, I'm super excited about this game. I'm looking forward to it. I've been waiting to hear stuff for it forever, and then it came out today, which I thought was pretty amazing. I need to do a playthrough on the channel of God of War. I'd like to do all of the God of Wars and sort of explain over those times why I think Kratos is a much deeper and better character than they gave him credit for. Because I've always sort of had that annoyance. They're like, well, he's just this angry, super masculine, macho fantasy, and I don't necessarily agree with that. But if I get into some gameplays of the different games, I might do them in order of like chronological order, and then we'll talk about that. But let's continue on with the video of them unboxing this stuff.
The Steelbook display case, both in Collector's Edition and the Jotnar Edition. Oh yeah, so that kind of continues the story we told before. In addition to these physical items, both the Collector's Edition and the Jotnar Edition come with a voucher code for the loadable content, including the full game for PS4 and PS5, a Kratos Darkdale armor, Darkdale axe grip, and Darkdale blades handles.
That's pretty dope.
Darkdale attire cosmetic, an official God of War Ragnarok digital soundtrack, a Dark Horse digital mini art book, a Avatar set, and a PlayStation 4 theme.
All right, so now we are opening.
I have the Dark Horse app. I wonder if I'll be able to read it in my app.
A little bit more about the story.
Because I have the God of War comics and the Darksiders comics too.
Beautiful.
And if you find that little
That's
hole
awesome.
there, we can.
More secret compartments. Ah, yes. Yes.
Yeah, so inside the
old
stonemason
friend.
case, that's
Tell me
basically
who
what's
this is.
inside of it that
This
just
is
held the
16-inch
statue of
replica.
Atreus and Kratos.
Yes.
Both the Collector's Edition and the Jotnar Edition.
All right, this is solid. It has weight to it. It's got balance to it. The attention to detail is.
I mean, that's the
phenomenal.
size of a
Gosh.
real
You've seen
hammer.
this on the
Like
review
that looks
trailer.
like you could hit something with it.
It looks awesome.
Yes, it does. Okay, so that is the collector's edition. Now,
And if you know
let's look
anything
at the
about
Jotnar.
Mjolnir from the legend, it
Okay,
could
so
actually grow. It can
top
shrink and
yes,
grow
it-
in
Yes,
size.
the Knowledge Keeper's Shrine.
Okay. All right, so we have the same figurines.
We got the Vineyard Twin carvings and the Steelbook display case.
Okay.
Seen those
and
before.
We've seen these. We have both of these in both editions.
Yes.
And the steelbook.
I will say that
Similar to
that
the
box, that
collector's
case is a
edition,
lot
voucher
cooler
code
than
for
what
the
came
local
with
content
the
will be included,
stonemason
which will
edition
have
for
full game,
like
PS4 and
how it
PS5,
holds everything.
as well as these items.
It's very well designed.
Now, what's different?
This is the Brock's
Okay.
dice set in the Jotnar edition.
These are different dice. Let's take a look.
Yes.
Ooh, all right. These are gorgeous.
Now, if we pop this open. here's
Okay.
the different-
Oh, another secret
I
compartment.
do
All
wish
right.
you'd get both dice sets.
So
I
this
saw
is
that earlier.
particular
Like
to
it would
the
be cool
Jotnar.
because you have Brock and Sindri, so it would be cool to have like
the
both dice
Falcon,
sets.
Bear, and Wolf pin set in the Jotnar edition.
Okay, these are heavy.
In the middle, representing our heroes.
All right, these are gorgeous. This is the Falcon, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Falcon represents Faye, and we have the bear for Kratos, and in the middle, the wolf for Atreus. You can kind of tell also like mixing of those materials, making a really cool set.
These are heavy. All right, what's next?
Next is the legendary Dropnir ring in the Jotnar edition.
Yes, the ring.
My favorite part.
So I'm super interested in this ring. Like I said, so I have the stonemason ring. I'd like to know
Alright.
how big this ring
Look
is.
at this.
Yeah, the Dropnir ring is a ring from Norse mythology.
Beautiful. All right.
I've
Next.
always called it the
Yeah, so we
Drapenir
have
ring.
Yggdrasil cloth map in the Jotnar edition,
Okay.
which is awesome quality as well. And we're really excited for the fans to explore all the realms, and you can kind of see they laid out on the
That map is really cool. It's very similar to kind of the map they gave you before, except that you have all the realms instead of just like Midgard.
All right, you get all of this stuff. I want all of this. This is such.
Yeah, I want all of that too. I
dope.
definitely want that
So now
collector's
let's
case.
look
I'm
inside
gonna
the
get that one
knowledge
way or
of the
another.
shrine.
If we open
So as
this
soon
again,
as they go on pre-order, I'm
this one is
pre-ordering
an
mine.
Extra secret compartment.
Extra secret compartment.
The 7-inch vinyl record featuring the music by Bear McCurry in the Jotnar edition.
I mean,
Look at
that's
this.
pretty cool.
Amazing soundtrack.
Amazing soundtrack, but also
Another
beautiful
soundtrack.
artwork. I love the soundtrack.
It's
Me too.
I love the
just
soundtrack.
a really cool collection
All
there.
right.
If you don't know
I
anything
will
about
do this
the
part.
Drapenir ring,
All right.
it was given to Odin,
There
and
it
it can
There it is.
duplicate
Again, has a
itself,
hefty weight
and
to
you
it.
can add to your wealth
Solidly
because
balanced,
it'll
beautiful
recreate versions
craftsmanship.
of itself after a
It's the
certain period
16-inch
of
vinyl
time.
replica.
Loving it. I can already see this on my mantle and on the mantle of very many fans. We got all of these things.
That'll be
I
on
want
my
all of
shelf
them. I'm taking
in the
all of
room
them.
where my stuff will be set up
I can have them. He said
with
it.
my
You
other
heard it,
collectors
folks.
That's the Jotnar edition.
That is
edition
the
of
Jotnar
everything
edition.
I have. That's just so cool.
Well, thank you so much for hanging out, everybody, for the unboxing of the Collector's Edition and the Jotnar Edition. We are super excited to finally be able to share this with all of you fans and for all of you to experience God of War Ragnarok.
God of War Ragnarok is coming.
Yeah, so this is just going to be a really cool game when it comes out. I'm so looking forward to it. I kind of hope Kratos actually gets to have this cape thing he's got going on here. And I'm interested to see where they go with it, because, you know, you only got to explore a few of the realms in this last one, and Midgard was kind of a place that was it was huge, but when I was done with the game, I really wanted more. God of War might be one of the only games I've ever platinumed out on PlayStation. I went through everything and even was able to beat the Valkyrie Queen. So I'm super excited about this game. I think it's going to be really awesome. I think the collector's editions are awesome. I can't wait to see a little bit more when it gets closer to coming out. Just a few months away, so that's going to be super, super awesome. And we'll just see how everything goes. I think it's going to be awesome. You guys tell me what you think. If you are interested in this stuff and it's something that you wanted, or if you'd like me to do an unboxing of what my other collector's editions God of War stuff looks like, and then I can make a video of that and put it on the channel, you guys just let me know. And I guess that's all I have to say on this. Thanks for watching. If you like it, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful day, and peace.